Holy crap. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good. We are going to do... Yes, Sweaty Boy, you are first, sir. Nope, I gave you a little extra points there, buddy. Enjoy. Lurking. All right, my friend.
It's hard to believe that Mint Mobile can be good at just $15 a month. So, as Mint's new owner, I brought in one of our...
How's everybody doing tonight? So I bought a new power supply. I'm not putting it in yet. We are going to try one more fix before I swap my whole computer system out. And that fix is going to be, I have my desktop directly linked to a power outlet instead of using a power strip. So we're going to see if the power strip theory, you've been streaming so much, what it do, B? What it do? Streaming is a very, very good time. Cool, man. Yo, what's up, Cassandra? You ready to go and get into this with me? Ready to chat about bracketology? Down, brother? Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna do that, then we're gonna play some Fortnite until they shut the servers down. We're gonna jump into some Call of Duty. Hold, please. You finally got Cold War? Nice. I'll go with the big dubs. Right. I am in the Hangout server in Discord if anybody needs me. Anybody wants to chat with me or wants to, yeah, totally need to level that up, otherwise you're just straight up pleb juice. You can't be pleb juice, you know what I mean?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, dude. I joined my own stream in progress.
What's up, Algo?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Probably can't hear me.
I can
What?
hear you.
You can hear me in the Discord?
I do.
Making sure everything.
I gotta redo my bracket. I didn't save it. I did it 10 minutes ago.
Fortnite servers are down at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Good.
Not matchmaking shuts off at 11:30. So.
Yeah, matchmaking startups at 11:30. So we should be in good shit.
Right, this is the earliest update, right? 12 a.m. I've never seen that shit.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, man. Like, for me, it's just like, okay, let's just get tomorrow on. So, tomorrow I've got an agenda of getting my little man to school and then starting an early stream. And then at 1 o'clock, what did we ban? Abrams, what did we ban?
Who's acted?
What did it say? I didn't even get a chance to say it.
What did they could say?
I don't know. I missed it. Abrams is like quick with the ban, so I'm gonna go and unban him.
He's a super mod.
Oh shoot! I unbanned him. Let's ban him back. I was wondering if he was. Somebody called me a hoe, I think, earlier today. Just now.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he said hi.
Why would you? What's so bad about being high?
What?
Why would he call you high?
No. He came in and then under the name Gone Gearbox, and it said ho. And then I said hi, and then he never said another thing. But that dude is, I believe, banned in my game. But I did add permitted the term ho, so we're good. So you can say ho.
Buddy boy 998. I should mod.
You should mod? You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it, my dude. Mod is a very special thing.
I don't think you can trust me with mod just yet. Burner fingers can be.
I get so many followers. Yeah, I mean, it's a momentum game. You know, people start to take you seriously the more you do it and the better you get at it. And then they see, oh, maybe you're not just by yourself, you know? Ho, ho, ho. I can allow. I will allow. I was watching this Denver guy YouTube video, guys, and he was saying that one thing that Ninja regretted more than anything else was like going from being family friendly. He wished he wasn't family friendly for a while. Alright, so we're gonna put this up here so that we can get going with the tournament predictions. Okay. Mod has to be earned. Absolutely. Absolutely. Once you make mod though, you have to do something extra special stupid to lose it. Am I just picking mascots? In some cases, yes. In some cases, we're gonna let you help, okay? I want you guys involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a personal bracket and a for fun bracket, you know?
Yep. Alright, so we are gonna get started so we can get to some Fortnite in about a half hour or so.
Are we getting that Fortnite in tonight?
What?
I can open up ESPN. Anyway, sorry, what's up?
Come on, you're screwing with my vibe here, hot dog.
Sorry.
Okay. Alright, so anywho, we'll pick mascots for certain games. Right now, we are going to start in the West region. We're going to read it like a book, left to right. You only had to unmod 2 people before. I haven't had to unmod anybody. Somebody asked to be unmodded, and I said, hell no. No. Obviously, we got Gonzaga, right?
Gonzaga, yeah.
We got Bulldogs versus tournament challenges. No brainer here, right?
Yeah.
There's no Appalachian State University of Michigan upset happening right here, okay?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Michigan. Suck, right? All right, so I don't know much about this. We'll go with the information, okay? Oklahoma University is 15-10, average 69.2 points a game. They're 5-7 against top 25. BPI rank 30, conference 9-8, 8 points per game, pretty equal. I'm gonna go ahead and say 4-2 versus top 25, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick Mizzou. I'm gonna say playing games against teams like top 25 and having a winning record to me is bigger than a middling record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so we all know Creighton's good.
Creighton's amazing, dude.
But the thing is, we don't know who University of California, Santa Barbara.
I looked at their notable
They have
results.
a 0-0 versus top 25, so they haven't played anybody in the top 25.
No experience.
And they're 22-4. They have 76 points per game, which is still less than Creighton. This is an easy one. We're going Creighton. Obviously, you're going to have to pick a 12 over a 5 at some point to maintain a good bracket. I'm not feeling this matchup. Okay. Let's take a look at Virginia. 4th seeded Virginia and 13th ranked. I had to unmod same person. I originally earned it and lost it 5 days, and then Smith for being inactive as in general, sadly, but did VIP him. That's a good move. That's a good move. Virginia is the defending champions, but they are scoring 60.5, and they're 1-3 against the top 25. They have a BPI rank of 11, which is embarrassing, but they have a 13-4 conference rank, and their points per game is 68.6. Now,
I'm liking Ohio.
They've got great defense. They've got great defense because they are holding opponents to 60 points, which means Ohio is going to have a really rough shot with UVA. But I think right here is where the hard picks come into play, guys. This is going to be your first upset of the day. I believe Ohio hanging points on Virginia from behind the line, and a Virginia team that isn't very good against top 25, and they're just not the same team. The Big East isn't as good. We're going Ohio. It's gonna be the first upset from me. Is it a bad one? Probably. But do I care? You got to pick it. You know what I mean?
This one should be easy.
Here's our first. What's that?
This one should be easy though. The USC?
Yeah, I'm going to the
USC 's
information
correct.
section. USC is 22-7 with allowing 65 points per game and 74 on their own.
They beat BYU and Oregon by 10 plus points, and that's nuts. Oregon.
So that's why we got our color commentary hot dog here with us.
Yeah.
Wichita Drake. It's not going to matter who gets in there. USC plays this game, right?
Yeah.
USC wins that game. Kansas, Eastern Washington. Obviously, Jayhawks. If the idiots need to think that that's any other way, then I don't know what to tell you. Oregon,
Oregon
VCU. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Oregon 20-6, VCU 19-7.
They're both home one.
They're both first top, and BPI rank. Obviously, Oregon gets the nod here. The conference record also gets the nod. VCU, Virginia Commonwealth isn't bad. They could make a move. This is a short season. You don't really know 100%. But the points per game, I'm going to tip my hat to Oregon. I think don't sleep on the Ducks this year, okay? Iowa is going to body Grand Canyon.
Exactly.
They literally are going to body. It says Fortnite, but do you want me to just do chatting? All right, cool. I was going to do this, and then I was going to do Fortnite, and I was going to do Call of Duty. So. All right, so now we have our first round of 32 complete in the West. Gonzaga trampling whoever. Missouri with a squeaker over Oklahoma. We've got the first major upset. Ohio taking out Virginia. Creighton playing Ohio. We've got USC beating the play-in game. Kansas is a no-brainer. Oregon is really, you just don't want to sleep on the Ducks right now. Iowa, again, is going to body Grand Canyon. They're literally going to dumpster them. And because I'm a Michigan State Spartan, guys, I am going to do that bracket last, okay? We're going to move over to the south here on the right. We've got Baylor and Hartford. Baylor has a nod to win this whole thing. Like, Baylor really has a shot at all this thing. So, oh my God, look at Wisconsin's record against the top 25, considering everybody in the Big Ten was in the top 25 at some point. I like UNC here. I do. I like UNC over Wisconsin. The Iowa Hawkeyes all the way? Is that what you said? Smoke Stew, is that we're here right here? The Hawkeyes, for sure. We got Hartford.
Hartford.
Hang on, they're allowing 63 points and they average 65 points a game. They're 0-1, and they're 8-6 in their conference against a 2-loss Baylor team. Yep, good idea. Hawks, definitely pick them 100%. Villanova, Winthrop. Villanova right now is 3-1 versus top 25. BPI ranked 7th best team in the country, 11-4 in a decent conference. They score less points than Winthrop, but Winthrop hasn't played anybody in the top 25. Winthrop is getting dumpstered. Purdue and North Texas. What's that?
I had Winthrop winning that, actually.
Did you? Nice, man. Brave soul. All right, so now we've got versus top 25. We got Purdue 5-5. Obviously played great in the Big Ten. The Big Ten is the toughest conference in the country. There's not even a chance. Do you think Purdue here, but they're 1 in Derny? Well, we'll get there. I agree. I do agree. Purdue. I believe a Purdue-Villanova matchup, but a Nova advance. But we're gonna get there in a second, okay? All right, let's go with our next. Is going to be Texas Tech and Utah State. Texas Tech is 17-10. Utah State's 20-8. Opponents. Texas Tech isn't great against the top 25. Conference. Utah State. I might have to give a Utah State nod here. I mean, I don't think you win any turning points by not taking a couple of these 50-50s. So I'm going to go with Utah State. Is it the logical decision? No. Is it the decision that I'm going to make? I'm right. Next up, and I appreciate you guys who love video games hanging out with me, but this is so fun. Arkansas and Colgate. Obviously, Colgate. Just kidding. Arkansas is 22-6, 2-2 against the top 25. They're averaging 82. Oh my God, look at Colgate 14-1. Shooting 86 points a game.
But they haven't played anyone good.
I know that, but they can light that up. Arkansas's letting 70 points on the opposite team.
We'll see, dude. Nah, that's gonna be a tough one.
I don't think I can go with Colgate though.
I haven't watched enough of their games to see how good they are against real teams. They're good known teams.
I mean, I'm sure there's a chance that there could be a game, but I don't think that's going to be a game, guys. Florida versus Vatech. Florida's 14-9, 15-6, 4-0 against Virginia Tech all day. I'm sorry. If I look at the top 25 versus top 25, Virginia Tech's 4-0. Florida's 2-2. Florida can't guard a dumpster. They're allowing almost 70 points per game. They're 9-7 in a Southeastern Conference, and they put up 74. This is clearly a Virginia Tech. Why is Virginia Tech seeded so much higher than them or lower? That doesn't make any sense, man. Like their BPI is 39 versus 32. Like one's 10 and one's a 7. I guarantee you, Michigan State dumpsters all of those teams. But we're going Vatech, but Michigan State has to play in a game, so go figure. Ohio State, Oral Roberts. Now, if Ohio State chokes any more than they just did against Michigan, but still won and then lost, I don't know what to tell you. Oral Roberts might come in here 16-10 and throw down. However, I'm going Ohio State. We all know Boner Fingers, aka Hot Dog, is Ohio State all the way. We are going to go with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Now let's go ahead and bring ourselves down into the Midwest bracket where we have Illinois versus Drexel, the outright Big Ten winner and #1 seed. Clearly, Illinois. Georgia Tech and Loyola Chicago. Hey, Peanut Butter Cup. Thank you for the subscribe, Mr. Casaza. Cheers to you. Welcome back as a member of the 2-month subscriber.
I'm picking Loyola Chicago here, though, by the way. Even though they don't have a good, but...
Oh, Alec, did you gift that? Alec with the gifted. Sorry, I read it wrong. Alec with another gifted. My man. You don't need to... Oh, my bad. Good on you, man. Good on you. You got the acoustic guitar in the 2 months in a row. Let's do this. Georgia Tech, 70 points per, allowing 70 points per game. And they're adding 75.5 points per game at a conference record of 11-6, 35 BPI in Georgia Tech versus top 25. They're 5-3, dude.
But look at Loyola Chicago's defense.
Yeah, I'm over here. They're allowing 55.5, playing against who? Literally nobody.
But Loyola Chicago is an upset.
What are they
team.
doing? Are they boxing out themselves, playing a game of like freaking horse in the driveway?
It's gonna be a good game. But
they have a 23 BPI. Whoa!
Sounds
and they're 16-2. Dude, we are going upset. Let's go Loyola. Although it's technically not an upset based on this. How legit is Tennessee? That's the question. Are they good? They don't.
How's Tennessee?
They're 72.5 points against 70 points. They're 10-7 in the conference. Clearly, I give the nod to Tennessee here. I think they're a good team. I think they shouldn't be slept on either. I don't think that they're the best team. I think Alabama is actually really good. Tennessee is 12th in the country. Is that what you're saying, Casaza? Are we good right now? Like, are we good with these picks so far? Anybody want to take a second and chime in and say that I'm incorrect here at this point? Obviously, there's going to be some where you have to pick the underdog, right? There's no such thing as a perfect seeded bracket.
There's one you're not going to like in my underdogs here, dude.
Where are we at?
I'm on right now. I'm on Oklahoma Liberty.
Oh, so you're going along right side of me?
I'm going Liberty on this game. I don't know why, but...
Okay, Liberty 23-5. Oklahoma State 28-8. 72.9 points allowed per game. Liberty plays D. Hasn't played the top 25. Oklahoma State's 9-5 against the top 25. And you're going to pick Liberty?
But if you look at... Actually, is there a way you can look at the schedule? You can't, damn it. Never mind.
You can look at the... You can pull up another tab.
If you scroll down a little bit, it tells you a little bit about their stats.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even... Okay. I missed all this. Sorry, guys. Still not going to sway my decisions, but...
It tells you about how they played and stuff.
Their notable results are Baylor... And that's Oklahoma State. Liberty at Missouri lost by 9. Purdue lost by 13. Mississippi State. Yeah, I don't think Liberty has a fucking chance, dude.
Never mind.
You do you, boo. You do you.
I saw Oklahoma State beat Baylor and I picked them now. That's just obvious. They beat Baylor.
They're 9-5 against the top 25. Liberty hasn't played a top 25 opponent, so you can't.
San Diego State.
Can't do it. San Diego State, 100%. It's not even close. Syracuse doesn't even belong in the damn tournament.
SDSU, dude, they were nuts last year. SDSU.
Well, no, they've got a really, really great coach in Steve Fisher, former Michigan coach, and he has done nothing but good things with them. That's a great team, San Diego State. Syracuse, with the zone is allowing. Oh god, sorry for the burps, guys. They're allowing 70 points per game in a zone D. What is the Orange run an efficient offense characterized by blah blah blah? Great. Virginia lost twice to Virginia, North Carolina, 1 win, 1 loss. Virginia Tech beat them by 18. Rutgers lost by 10. Rutgers is not great either.
Yeah,
I'm still going San Diego State. In fact, I think San Diego State has a shot at a Final Four here. Or at least a Sweet 16. I think they're that good. I just don't think they play in a power conference that gets any respect. So we are going to go with San Diego State here. All right. Next, we have West Virginia versus Morehead State. West Virginia is a great team, man. Oh, they're 18-9. They're a 3 seed.
Look at the notable results.
Kansas win and lost. Baylor lost by 5. Gonzaga lost by 5. Texas Tech won twice. Texas win loss. Oklahoma. Florida lost by 5. Oklahoma lost twice to Oklahoma. So Ohio State. Morehead lost by 33 to Ohio State. Clemson 15. They played Belmont and that's it. So Morehead is definitely one and done. Welcome to the tourney, but you are done. Clemson and Rutgers. Again, Rutgers is 1-7 versus the top 25, a Big Ten team. 10-10 in the conference, 70 points per game. 68. Their notables are lost by Michigan, Illinois win-loss, Iowa lost twice, Ohio State. They won and lost with us again. I think this is a coin flip here, but Clemson beat Alabama, and Alabama's a good team. However, Virginia beat Clemson by 35 points. Holy crap. They beat Purdue.
Yeah.
This is a really, really tough one.
I'm saying I pick Clemson here just because they're in a tougher conference. Actually, no, Rutgers.
Clemson's not in a tougher conference than the Big Ten.
I'm saying Rutgers here. Rutgers have experience.
Oh, you're taking Rutgers? Yeah.
Experience of good.
I like it. I'm gonna go Rutgers. I'm go Big Ten, man. Hell yeah. Houston is allowing nobody to score on them, and they score a lot of points. So yeah, Houston.
I think Houston has a chance at that championship. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. All right, and now we come down to the Homer bracket. As you know me, Michigan State alumni and super fan. Go green, go white.
Who's MSM? Dude, okay, I'm saying Michigan wins this one. I don't know why, but
because Michigan's probably one of the best teams in the whole thing.
Yeah.
LSU versus St. Bonaventure. I think St. Bonaventure is playing better defense. They have no big experience. They are 11-4. They score 70 points per game. LSU can score points in a goddamn flurry. I'm taking LSU. That's going to be a good matchup right here, guys. Michigan versus LSU. Can you guys see this all okay? Is everything good out there in chat? Let's go.
It looks good, yeah. It looks good for me.
I'm going to keep it at 200%. I think that's going to work. And
oh, this one's tough. Colorado, Georgetown.
All right, so here we are. Colorado, number 5. Georgetown, number 12. Colorado, the Buffs of Boulder, Colorado. The pride of Boulder. They are allowing 63 points. Georgetown can't guard. I can't even say it. I'm not going to say it. Anywho, they're 3-1 versus top 25. Georgetown is 3-4 against top 25. I think this is a clear winner here for me. I think the Colorado Buffs all day. Also, I lived in Boulder for 2 years, so that's kind of cool too. Go Buffs. And then we got Florida State versus these guys. And what's that?
Winthrop's destroying them.
Winthrop lost by 8. I mean, thank you for showing up. Go home.
Wait, I meant Greensboro. Sorry.
All right, so you obviously know this one, right?
Yeah.
BYU is going down. BYU is 1-3 against the top 25. I don't give a shit. They're going down. I don't even need to talk. I don't need to analyze this. Also, it's Michigan State University beating UCLA too. Although it's UCLA is, I think, a 1-point favorite against my homeboys. You don't sleep on Michigan State because we beat 3 top 10 teams in the last 3 weeks. We went 3-4 to get into the damn tournament, and the fact that we're even playing a playing game is an embarrassment and a shame to this tournament community. When asked about this game, they said, "Oh, Great Michigan State and UCLA are kicking off the tournament. It shouldn't be exciting, right?" Like, I'm sorry, are we doing this for ratings? But that being said, this is gonna be a very, very pissed off Michigan State. Okay? And they're rested. Okay? And we have Tom Izzo. Feel bad for Texas. Let's go. Texas, Abilene Christian.
You're gonna hate me for this. I'm saying Abel Christian.
Abilene Christian?
Look at the defense comparisons here, though. But who knows that Abel Christian plays good?
7-6 versus top 25. 0-1 against top 25. Clearly going Texas here, just because of the experience factor.
UConn, Maryland.
UConn and Maryland, 100%. Although I need to look at UConn stats. They're 15-7. They're 0-4 against the top 25. Maryland can play some great ball. I believe Maryland has their guard back.
Illinois. Yeah, all right, go.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Maryland here.
Yeah, this one's easy.
And Bama, Iona. Alabama is 1-3 versus the top 25.
But
they score a lot of points. But Iona, don't sleep on Iona. Well, I'm sleeping on Alabama all the way. All right, so here we are so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the West. In the round of 32, this is to make the Sweet 16. Can we get the diaper dandies? We get the ramble-lamma ding-dong? Ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Ida? You laughing at me? I just know.
Why did I open up Streamlabs?
I do not know.
It's an accident.
I do not know. Secret check?
Close.
There are people that put secret checks on. You're, stop it. There's Gonzaga, Missouri. I mean, Gonzaga. Jesus, just
what?
Gonzaga. What? What do you mean, what?
I think Missouri's well upset.
All right, do it. I'm still going with Zaga.
You'll be shocked.
They scored 92 points a game.
Okay, maybe not. Watch a lot of Gonzaga.
You don't ever get to watch them. You don't ever get to watch them because they don't go. They play really late at night because they're on the West Coast.
That makes sense.
Creighton, I believe, to beat Ohio, no problem. So our first Sweet 16 matchup is going to be Gonzaga-Creighton. That's going to be a good one. The next one, we have USC versus Kansas. Kansas is 8-6 versus the top 25. Bill Self is one of the best coaches in the country. I've got Kansas in a squeaker. USC is good, but I think Kansas is better, and you can't count out Bill Self. I have watched him dismantle my team several times where coach versus coach, Izzo got out-coached by him. We also have beat Kansas, but next up is going to be Iowa and Oregon. Obviously Iowa. This is going to be a marquee matchup. Kansas, Iowa. Ooh, that's a big dog because Luka Garza is just so good. And he's a monster. All right, so now we've got Baylor, North Carolina. I'm going to go Baylor 100%. No influence from Hot Dog, but we're going to go Baylor. Guys, likely after this one, I'm probably going to end the stream. And then, so I can upload this to YouTube. So you guys can see my commentary and make fun of me when I have egg on my face, okay? And then we'll come back live with Fortnite. But here, we're going to go ahead and finish this out. Right now, we have Villanova, Purdue. Dude, this is going to be a tough one. I think Villanova gets the edge here to Purdue. I think Purdue's a good team. I don't think they're a great team. I do believe Villanova to be a great team, though. All right, and Nova over Purdue, agreed, 100%. Arkansas versus Utah State. And don't worry, I'm always going to say Arkansas. Utah State, I mean, their BPI is, I mean, Arkansas is good. Arkansas is really good. I mean, I'm not saying Utah State isn't. I'm saying they just don't play the same kind of level of competition. We're going to Arkansas here, and I got Ohio State, Arkansas, 100%.
I like you now.
Well, no, Ohio State in my mind was one of the top 4 teams in the country. Do I think they're good enough to beat Arkansas, like to get to the final, the Elite 8 or the Final 4? Potentially, but it's not a given for me. That's the official pronunciation of the state, Arkansas. I like Arkansas. I think it sounds great. Versus Arkansas.
Now to the Midwest. Let's go.
We are down into the Midwest. We have Illinois versus Loyola Chicago, a matchup of home teams in the state of Illinois playing in Indianapolis. I gotta go give the nod to Illinois though. And Tennessee is going to get tested by Oklahoma State. I think Oklahoma State is more battle tested and ready to go, and I'm going to pick Oklahoma State. San Diego State, West Virginia. This is going to be an interesting one because I am actually going to go ahead and give the nod to San Diego State. I'm telling you, you don't sleep on them. Steve Fisher's got one hell of a program. They don't get the clout that they deserve, and they are a great team. Secondly, Rutgers versus Houston. Houston is the 3rd best team. And they won by Texas Tech. They beat Wichita State. They lost Wichita State. They beat Boise State, Memphis. SMU won twice. Expectations haven't been this high since Phi Slamma Jamma, led by okay, so they are considered to be one of the top dudes. They're running on a hype train right now. Okay. And now we go over into my place. Let's go. We've got Michigan and LSU. Michigan and LSU, they can both boat race each other. LSU puts up more points, but Michigan has a better defense. I like the one thing that makes it hard about Michigan for me is that they lost Jordan Livers to injury, and without him, they're not quite as good. They're not.
LSU.
You're thinking LSU beats Michigan here? I'm not going to sleep on Michigan. I'm going to go Michigan here, and I'm going to look at Colorado versus Florida State. I'm thinking the Buffs are the real deal here. They play better defense.
They have better win record.
And they lost by 9 to Tennessee, a number 5 seed. They beat USC 3 times. They have a win-loss with Oregon and a win-loss with UCLA. I'm going Buffs. Buff up. Let's go Colorado Buffs. Next, we have obviously Texas versus my boys. It's not even going to question. Texas is just going to be crying out of the gym at the end of this, wondering why the hell that Michigan State went on a tear because they had to play a playing game and they hate everybody.
Isn't biased at all.
Nope.
I'll go if you're picked down.
Because they don't even break down the Michigan State Spartans in this because they're a playing game. What kind of bullshit is that, man?
Alright, so now we got
There's no breakdown. There's no breakdown of the playing teams. Of course I'm biased. Maryland, Alabama. Clearly we're gonna go Alabama here. 24-6. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go Alabama. Alabama's really good. All right, now we've gotten to our Sweet 16. So far, we have Gonzaga versus Creighton, Baylor versus Villanova, Kansas, Iowa, Arkansas, Ohio State, Michigan versus Colorado, Michigan State versus Alabama, Illinois, Oklahoma State, San Diego State, Houston. So right now we're towing the line. I think the biggest upset that would be the number 11 seed playing in for UCLA, MSU. And that's just because I'm a homer, okay? And then also having a couple 5 seeds make it to the Sweet 16 seems fair to me, okay? All right, we're gonna head up to who's in the Elite 8, Gonzaga or Creighton? I'm still taking Gonzaga. I think Gonzaga makes the Final Four. I think they're that good. They haven't lost a game. They've scored 92 points per game. They play good defense. As much as I want to pick a lower seed, I gotta go with the Zags. I just have to do it. Kansas, Iowa. Now here's a good matchup. Now we've got points per game with Luka Garza, the best big man in the country. They are allowing a little too many points. Iowa can score in a flurry. Still got to take Iowa. I got to take Iowa. I think Kansas is the smarter move, but my gut says Iowa. What's that, homie?
Gonzaga, Iowa. That's a big good match. Gonzaga, Iowa.
If they make it. Iowa versus Gonzaga, hell yeah. If that's the game, that will be one of the games of the tournament right there. Villanova versus Baylor. I still gotta go Baylor. Oh, I can go Nova though. Baylor's 7-2, 84 points per game, and plays defense. Like, I think Baylor's in the talk for a national championship this year. So I'm gonna go Baylor. Arkansas versus Ohio State. This is going to be an interesting one. So Arkansas is 22-6. They have a 2-2 record. Ohio State is a winning record, 12-8 in the conference. Points per game are roughly 5 less. Obviously, BPI rank. Ohio State gets the nod here a little bit. I think clearly Ohio State with the Big Ten presence takes this one. Although I don't know if I'm correct here, but I'm going to go Ohio State. So the first 4 into the final, into the Elite 8. It's gonna be Gonzaga, Iowa, Baylor, Ohio State. All 1-2 seeds, huh? We gotta take the results this year, because there weren't a ton of games played, and these are better teams. They're better teams overall. They play in better conferences, and they play better basketball. Now we're gonna go down Illinois versus Oklahoma State. Illinois is your leader. They're 7-3 against the top 25. Oklahoma State is 9-5 versus the top 25. Michigan State did in fact beat Illinois. I'm taking Oklahoma State in this one. I think this is our first upset into the Elite 8.
And Houston, obviously, right?
No, it's not obvious to me. San Diego State is 23-4. Houston is 24-3. San Diego State has the nod in a 2-0 versus top 25 versus Houston's 1-0 in the top 25. Their BPI rank is 3rd. They believe Houston to be that good. Their conference records are equal. Their points per games are roughly equal, and their rebounds are equal. I don't think this is a guarantee. I really don't think this is a guarantee. What's that?
It's up for grabs.
Yeah, it's up for grabs. Chat. F for Houston. C for San Diego State. Kasaza, I think you're reading my mind there. Here we go. That's it.
I guess I'll pick on my
Oklahoma State, San Diego State. Not even a 1 or 2 making it to the Elite 8 out of this. Illinois or Houston. All right, so now we've got Michigan versus Colorado. Michigan with Jordan Livers, I can go with. I'm gonna do this because I would love to see this. I'm going Michigan. I'm gonna say go blue for my brother. He went to University of Michigan. I went to Michigan State. We're not supposed to like each other, but since we're brothers, we don't hate each other. We just hate each other when we play each other. Those are the rules. All right, Alabama versus Michigan State. Clearly, Michigan State. I don't care.
We got our final 8 set up now.
And we got our final 8. And just so we're clear, guys, because this is a play-in game for Michigan State, Michigan State could also tank all the way back here. Just so we're clear, this bracket's gonna live and die by this run. Okay. Because Michigan State could be the best team in this whole thing, one of the best teams, or they could literally be marginal and just beat out like within a day. So this bracket is not going to go very far based on my homerism for Michigan State, but it is what it is. So, and also I want to see in the Elite app, I want to see Michigan State in the Elite 8 battle for the Final 4. Okay, I do, I really do. So ladies and gentlemen, let's unveil our Final 4. Gonzaga versus Iowa. Gonzaga hasn't lost. Then they beat Iowa by 11. This is gonna be a rematch, guys. They beat Kansas by 12, Virginia by 23, BYU 3 times, West Virginia 1. I still gotta give them the nod to the Zags. I think Zags are the first one in your Final 4.
Oh man, sad.
You can pick whoever you want, man. This is my bracket.
I'm picking your bracket now. Except some of it's not.
All right, so next we have Baylor versus Ohio State. You know, in all honesty, I don't know if Ohio State's going to be able to keep up with Baylor. I don't think Ohio State does. I can't do it. This is the end of the line for the Buckeyes for me.
I'm setting the Vikings to the Final 4 to lose.
I would love to see them in the Final 4, but you saw what Illinois did to them. You almost saw what they gave up to Michigan. I think Baylor is too physical, too talented. They've scored too many points. Yeah, I think Ohio State could be, but they need Dwayne Washington to put up 32 just to stay in a game. You can't do that every night. So we got our first four in, Baylor and Gonzaga. Now let's go down here. This is going to be the tough one. Oklahoma State and San Diego State. This is going to be the only team that are going to be above my estimation of a top one. It's as much as I want to put MSU as the national championship team, I cannot. I've got to give this to Michigan. I've got Michigan in the Final Four. Dude, can I just pick Michigan State but tell you guys that I think Michigan will win? Good. We're gonna be the first team to ever play in a game and make a Final Four. Let's go green. Next thing over here, I think San Diego State. I don't know, it's pretty equal. Oklahoma State can't guard a dumpster though, so I'm gonna pick the biggest upset of them all. In the Final Four, is we're gonna have our boys with the San Diego State. So ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at your Final Four, folks. This, as discussed by the Algorithm Nation, everybody has lost interest in this channel since I picked things that they don't believe ever exist. That is fine. I think Gonzaga gets into the national championship. I think we lose by about 20. But getting there will be an extremely amazing run to a really awful year. Gonzaga's in there. And I got Baylor as your next. I got a Gonzaga-Baylor showdown. Yeah, I'm just about to finish my bracket. So I've got Gonzaga versus Baylor. Baylor plays better D. They play better teams. They have the second ranked schedule. They're 13-1 in conference, and they score 84 points. And they lost to Kansas, which means they're battle tested against good teams. Gonzaga beat Kansas by 12. They beat Texas Tech twice, beat Texas by 14. 2-3 against Oklahoma State. At West Virginia, they W'd in overtime. I think Gonzaga's the best team. I do think that, led by senior Corey Kispert, sophomore Drew, Gonzaga's the number one. Yeah.
I was going to look at my tweet.
I'm not looking at tweets right now. I'm streaming, buddy.
I totally didn't pick Ohio State.
The last meeting between the number one seeds and Villanova defeated Kansas. Okay. I'm going to go as your final, picking the Baylor Bears. And I'm going to take that score, and I'm going to put this score being 91 to 86, to 84, because I think there's going to be a lot of free throws down the road. And do I want to enter this? I would like to. I agree to share my name and email address for a chance at a soundbar. Or do I enter this for a $5,000 gift card?
$5,000 gift card.
You think the Zags are going wire?
Right, my bracket's perfect. Maybe, yeah.
All right, my dudes. Are we good? Are we good here? Anybody? Any main things outside of the Michigan State? The homerism. I think the rest of it is pretty well thought out, using statistics and reason, and also play that I've watched and witnessed. I would have loved to have seen a Michigan or a Big Ten team in the final, and if it was going to be Michigan for me. I thought Michigan was clearly the favorite to win the whole thing this year, but without Jordan Livers, they're just that notch down, right? So with Baylor just being two-loss juggernaut offensive team with just athlete upon athlete, you know, I mean, they're going to overtake Ohio State, because Ohio State's just going to get badgered over time. They're going to get tired, and they can't expect Dwayne Washington to score all the points. Iowa's going to give Gonzaga one hell of a game. Not going to lie, Iowa could get in there. I mean, at this point, almost all the best Big Ten teams could, in fact, do damage throughout this entire tournament. It's just the best conference overall. It's really unfortunate that Michigan State had to play Michigan and versus Visa. You know what I mean? Like, And, you know, honestly, Illinois playing Oklahoma State I know is good. The matchups there, I know Michigan State have beaten all the number ones in this tournament with the exception of Gonzaga, so they're beatable. San Diego State, I think, has their dream ended by Baylor in the Final Four in Indy. And again, Gonzaga versus Baylor, and I'm going to pick Baylor with your upset, 91-84. I think it's going to be a boat race, and I think at the end they're going to win by 7 because of free throws going down the wire, and they'll ultimately cut down the nets and they'll win the national championship. With that being said, those are my picks for the game. I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream. I will be ending the stream here, and we'll be coming back here in 2 minutes with some Fortnite.
August.
Alright, so now I am going to end the stream and not give you any of my information. Later, guys.